And so tensions between India and Pakistan have been simmering since February 14th, the day 40 CRPF men were martyred in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama. Islamabad's all-weather ally has been lending constant support to them since, but Beijing is not willing to irk India. A report in the Chinese state media claimed that Beijing will not take any side if war breaks out between India and its western neighbour. The report claims that Beijing will play the role of a mediator instead. It will aim to ease the conflict between the two countries. The op-ed in Chinese state media read, and I quote, although China supported Pakistan in alleviating poverty and wiping out terrorism, Beijing is not an enemy of New Delhi. Just the opposite. China proposed and launched the BRI, which not only meets India's needs for infrastructure construction, but also helps ease India-Pakistan tensions. India should overcome its prejudices against the BRI, as the initiative will boost cooperation and help bring stability to the region. The report further stated that the Chinese government believes that if both Pakistan and India meet, a mutual trust can be built. Beijing believes a foundation for peaceful negotiations can be laid to strengthen the fight against terrorism, all this while China sits on the sidelines. While this statement may not cut any ice with India, it will definitely come as a blow to Islamabad. Pakistan has been confident that its iron brother, China, will not allow India to run over it. But with the latest statement, that confidence could take a beating. And not just that, India has slammed Pakistan at the 40th session of the Human Rights Council for its sustained support to terrorism and raking up the Kashmir issue. This comes just ahead of the decision of listing Jaish chief Masood Azhar under the UN terror list by UNSC 1267 committee. India's UN representative says Islamabad continues supporting terror attacks against India. Latest being Pulwama terror attack. Mini Dev Kumam reminded Pakistan of its infamous distinction of hosting 132 UN-designated terrorists and 22 terrorist entities.
Pakistan's continued support to cross-border terrorism is the main challenge to protecting the human rights of our citizens in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. The confirmation of using UN-prescribed terror organizations, Jaish-e-Mohammed, as an instrument of state policy by Pakistani military and political leadership is already in public domain.
On the issue of Islamabad raking up the plight of Indian minorities at the world body, India's UN representative brought the attention back to Pakistan's treatment of minorities and their persecution under blasphemy laws and denial of basic rights.
Pakistan is known to the international community for its acts of aggressions, harboring safe havens for terrorists, military courts trying civilians, harassment of minorities through blasphemy law, forced conversions and marriages of minorities,